sheet and accounting equation. So just now Musa talks about the accounting equation. Asset equals to liability plus equity. So I'm going to talk about the underlying concept about this equation. So you will understand what kind of logic behind this equation. So the balance sheet it describes the financial position of a company at a specific point of the time. So it includes three components: assets, liability, and owner's equity. So suppose if you have ever applied for a loan from a bank, so I think you have already prepared for a balance sheet, because the bank may ask you to provide a list of your assets. For example, your cars, your house, your clothes, your computer. These are all your assets. And also, you will provide a list of your liabilities. For example, you own the credit card bank $1,000 or other things. These are your liabilities. And the difference between these two amounts is your own equities. So let's see it. Suppose you have $17,500 of the total cost of these cars, computers, and cashes, and you owe $11,000 to the bank. So the leftover $6,500 is your own equity. So that is the asset equals to liability plus equity.
So what if my net worth is negative?
So what?
My equity is negative.
Your price is zero.
But
Your stock price is zero.
okay, can it be negative?
Then it's probably going to bankrupt.
Okay.
So what is the asset? Asset is the definition is economic resources owned by a business. It should be a thing of value. So it's a valuable thing, and it should be owned by a company. And it's a result of the past transactions. Also, it will be used to generate the future profit, revenues, profits.
I have a question.
Yeah.
So if, say, IBM has a good name, is this good name an asset?
Yes, it's the intangible assets. If the good value of the asset is positive, so it comes to intangible assets.
Okay.
Yeah.
How do you know how much it's worth?
I think we can talk it when we talk in the detail about the categories of the assets.
Okay.
Yeah. But this class, for this topic, we only talk about basic concepts. So there's some examples of assets. So the cash or short-term investment, account receivable, supplies, land, and equipment. Accounts receivable means receivables. Although you didn't get the cash, but you have the right to get from the customers. And liabilities. This is the amount of the business owns to the creditors, and it claims against the assets. So, for example, the bills you need to pay, or the loans you need to pay to the bank, or other things. And the example of liabilities for the company is accounts payable. So it is when you get some supplies from your suppliers and you didn't pay them, and this amount goes to accounts payable. And the wages you need to pay for the employees. Also, there are some notes payable. So, the owner's equity is the amount of the business owns to the owners. So, it is called the owner's equity, and it is the residual claim against the asset. So after the creditor's claims have been satisfied, you get your own owner's equity. So here comes the accounting equation. Assets equals to liability plus the owner's equity. And it states that all of the assets of the business are claimed by the creditor or the owners. So this is the assets, and the part of the assets claimed by the creditor goes to the liability, and the part of the assets claimed by your own self goes to the owner's equity. So let's look at the balance sheet. For the assets, it will be shown first on the balance sheet, and second, the liabilities are shown next on the balance sheet. And in the bottom, there is the owner's equity. And for the corporations, it is called the shareholders' equity. And according to the accounting equation, the total assets should be equals to liability plus the total equity. So let's look at the numbers. We have total assets of $8,050, and there are $2,974 are claimed by the creditors. So use assets minus the liabilities, we get the number of the equities is $5,076.
Why do you have a negative equity? I mean, what would that be? Right, the brackets is negative. Why would that be in the equity section?
Which one?
For shareholders equity, other equity accounts?
Other equity
that-
accounts.
108.
Yeah.
Other equity?
Oh. You mean
Yes, that number. Why would it be, when would it be negative? Pay your shareholders.
the dividends or you paid out, so it comes to the equity. So let's look at the example. In the beginning of the year, the